Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School podcast. I'm Kelly Thomas, the Crochet Profit Queen, and I'm going to show you how you can make a living from your crochet while avoiding the burnout and being able to make what you want and when you want. How do you make the transition from being a product-based business where you are selling the crochet that you make to an online business where you are making money from recurring income? How do you make the switch? Well, first, you need to prepare yourself for a bit of a rough patch because you are essentially starting a brand new business. The people who have been interested in buying what you make will not be interested in the content you will create as part of recurring income. They are two completely separate audiences. You are going from selling to consumers who do not crochet. It's very rare crocheters will buy a finished crochet piece. So you are leaving that and moving to appealing to crocheters. Completely new audience, completely new customers, completely new business. The switch can be a bit bumpy and it's going to feel, well, like you're starting from scratch. But that's exactly what you are doing. Can you do both? Sell what you make and have recurring income? Yes, you can. But you will have two separate businesses. Even if you do it all under the same business name, you will have two different audiences and you'll have to cater to both. And that in itself brings challenges. When you are focusing on two different things, one of them will suffer because the money is where your focus is. So if you are not focusing on selling what you make, you're not going to make the sales. But similarly, if you are not focused on growing your recurring income side, you are not going to see profits from that. You kind of have to decide which is your priority. Now, that doesn't mean you can't run both, but you are going to need a system in place to kind of split your attention so one side doesn't suffer too much. But something will slide because you are only one person and you only have so many hours in the day to make things work. So if you're going to do both, you are essentially going to have two different businesses. If you are completely switching, you are going to go through a period where there's no money coming in because you need time to grow that new audience. Now, the great thing is that there are far more crocheters looking for patterns, courses, blog posts, YouTube videos than there are people who are looking to buy finished crochet items. It is far easier to grow a recurring income audience than selling what you make. So you can grow the audience quickly. But you also need content to offer them. You need blog posts, you need YouTube videos, you need product recommendations, blog posts, crochet patterns. You need something. And it's going to take you time to build that content up. So you need to grow an audience from scratch and you need something to offer them. So that switch, while you grow that, is going to be a little bit bumpy. But it's about finding out who's now interested in what you offer and the content you have on offer and where they are hanging out. It's the exact same way you grew an audience for selling what you make. It's just that you need to know what your new audience is. But there are more of them, and you can find them on social media. You can find them on the internet for people who are looking for solutions to problems they have. who are looking for, crochet tips. You'll find them browsing the internet. You'll find them on YouTube, on Pinterest. You'll find them searching for patterns on Ravelry, Etsy, Makerist, Ribbler. You'll find them everywhere because there's far more of them. It's much easier to reach this audience and build them. You should be starting to grow a newsletter list so that you can keep in contact more easily. The transition will be bumpy. You will see a dropping income, but when you begin to grow and have that content on offer, you will find that you are making more money through less hours. I made the transition over about 6 months. And in that 6 months, I tripled my income from selling what I made. If you are determined, you will make it happen. Where there's a will, there's a way. But you do have to be prepared for that income drop to begin with. You have to be prepared to go and find your audience and invite them to your new business. You need content that appeals to them. Whether it be yarn reviews, whether it be crochet patterns, whether it be a course on a crochet technique or how to make something, whether it be, blog posts, TikTok videos, YouTube videos, they need content to read, to watch, to learn from, to make something with. You need something on offer. So you don't have to completely stop selling what you make while you make the transition, but you do need to be prepared for that drop off because you need to switch your time from selling what you make to creating the content. You will have this dip. Growing a business from scratch, when you already have one, it can feel frustrating. It can feel like you can be left wondering what the hell you're doing and why you're doing this. But ultimately, it's worth the payoff because you can make so much more profit from recurring income sources than you ever could by selling what you make. And to be honest, it's far easier. And there is so many different options of ways for you to do this as well. You can create this your way. I mean, all the options I've told you about, YouTube, blogs, crochet patterns, courses, you choose the ways that work for you. You get to design your own business and what it looks like. There is no set way to do this. There is no one size fits all. You choose what works for you. You choose the best way for you, which makes it your own. It makes it very personal and it changes from person to person. No two businesses look the same. So ultimately, how you design your business is down to you. But that transition, it can be a little bit bumpy, but it's not going to last for long. If you're willing to put the effort into it and really concentrate on making it happen and you got that determination, this transition period will not last long. But just be prepared for it. And as long as you know it's coming, it's not going to hit you too hard. It's if it's unexpected and you don't realize that it's going to happen, that's when it really hits. And you begin to wonder what the hell. But the end result will be worth it. So I hope that's been a little bit useful for you. And that transition, as as bumpy as it is, it's short term. And you're doing it for long-term gain. So that you can have that lifestyle you've always wanted from your crochet. So thank you for joining me today. And as always, Any questions, please do come onto the Facebook group, the Crochet Recurring Income Know-How group, and subscribe to the newsletter for tips straight to your inbox every week. And you can do that at crochetbusinessschool.com/subscribe. So thank you for listening, and I shall see you next time for the next episode. Bye for now.